So one summer, I was around 8 years old, and my dad decided to go to law school. So we packed up everything. We had moved to Iowa. We were in Iowa for 6 years, and this was coming towards the end of our 6 years in Iowa. And we had this cute little townhome. We had this cute little neighborhood. I got to experience neighbors, because in Vegas we don't really have neighbors. Like, you have neighbors, but you don't ever talk to your neighbors. So I got to experience sweet old people who would move little clay worms around, tell us that they were magical worms, and so we'd go over to the house and look for the worm every day. Or we experienced people, just little kids hanging out in our front yard, and my brother met his best friend doing that. We got to experience a lot in Iowa. My mom would let us ride our bikes alone, just us three, me and my sister and my brother, to the library, which was a couple blocks away, and we would walk to school. But our favorite thing was nighttime, and nighttime was the best because we would all get home from playing outside and just being dirty and sweaty. We would shower or bathe, and then we would all have dinner together and play music, or we would dance all night, or watch movies, or just spend time together. And one of these nights came to an end, a pretty early end. Normally we went to bed around like midnight, but this night we went to bed around like 7 or 8. And my dad came in and tucked us all into bed, and he sat in the hallway as he read us a story. It was pretty normal. My dad would just read us a book and we would all fall asleep, but this time was different. No one really fell asleep. We were all just kind of awake, kind of waiting for the next book, and my dad said, "Okay, good night, you guys." And we're like, wait, no, we want another story. And my dad's like, "Okay, well, we don't have a story, so we'll just go to bed." We're like, "No, we really want a story." And so my dad proceeds to tell us a story about his dog, Bruno. And Bruno was an older dog when I was younger. And he was my grandma's dog, and my grandpa loved to take Bruno on walks. So the story went something like this. One day, it was about noon, Grandpa came home from school and decided to take Bruno on a walk. So Grandpa puts Bruno's leash on, and side note, Bruno is a golden retriever. Back to the story. So Grandpa puts on his leash, and they start walking out just around the block in Vegas, and it's pretty hot in Vegas. And Bruno sees a cat, and Bruno thinks, "I'm gonna go scare this cat." And so he kind of steps away from Grandpa a little bit and goes up to the cat and sneaks up behind him, creeps up, and goes, "Arr!" And the cat freaks out and starts running around as Bruno's running behind him, chasing him up and down and over hills, and the cat climbs all the way up to the tree. And Bruno walks away and goes, "Heh, heh, heh." Next day, Grandpa comes home from school a little bit later in the evening. They just had dinner, and my grandpa decides to take Bruno on a walk. So he hooks up Bruno and continues on this, or starts to go on this walk. And they go a little bit a different way. They go by the pool. And since it's nighttime and people are wrapping up and like walking home, and right across the street from the pool house is a little playground. And Bruno goes, "Oh, I see a cat up there. I'm gonna go scare it." So he sneaks up, quiet, crawls up to the cat and goes, "Oh!" And the cat freaks out and runs around. It's a different cat. He's freaking out, screaming, scratching, runs all the way to the top of the little climby jungle gym. And Bruno walks in and goes, "Heh, heh, heh." The next day, my grandpa is an avid walker. He takes Bruno on yet another walk. And it's a little bit earlier, it's between the two times that they had gone. And they start walking around the house, and Bruno hasn't seen the cat yet, and he thinks it's a little bit weird. He just keeps walking. They round the corner to my dad's best friend's house, and they have a cat, and Bruno knows that they have a cat. So So he's looking for the cat, and this cat's a big cat. It's like a big black cat. And so he finally looks around and sees the cat on top of the porch. So then he sneaks up, crawls over, and goes, "Arr!" to the cat. The cat turns around, smacks him in the face, and Bruno just starts whimpering and whining and goes back to Grandpa. And the cat goes, heh, heh, heh. The end.